Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi has issued a cryptic warning to the new U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Behave. Foreign Minister Wang Yi delivered the message in a phone call on Friday, their first conversation since Marco Rubio was confirmed as President Donald Trump's top diplomat 4 days ago. "I hope you will act accordingly," Wang told Rubio, according to a statement from the Foreign Ministry, using a Chinese expression commonly used by a teacher or boss, warning a student or employee to behave and be responsible for their actions. The brief sentence appeared to be aimed at Rubio's vocal criticism of China and its human rights record, while a U.S. senator, which prompted the Chinese government to impose sanctions on him twice. In 2018, 2020, it can be translated in different ways. In the past, the Foreign Ministry has used "make the right choice" and "be very careful about what you say or do" instead of "act according to the circumstances." The ambiguity of the phrase allows it to express an expectation and give a veiled warning, while maintaining the civility needed for further diplomatic engagement, said Ziken Wang, a scholar at the Center for China and Globalization, a Chinese think tank. What may seem strange is therefore an intended effect that comes from traditional Chinese wisdom and classical speaking practice, said Wang, who is currently in a mid-career master's program at Princeton University. Will we learn the truth about the JFK assassination? Rubio, during his confirmation hearing, stressed the importance of referring to the original Chinese to understand Chinese leader Xi Jinping's words. "Don't read the English translation that they released, because the English translation is never accurate," he said. A U.S. statement on the call did not mention the phrase. He said Rubio told Wang that the Trump administration had advanced U.S. interests in its relations with China and had expressed serious concern about China's coercive actions against Taiwan and in the South China Sea. Wang was foreign minister in 2020 when China imposed sanctions on Rubio in July and August, initially in response to U.S. sanctions on Chinese officials over a crackdown on the Uyghur minority in the Xinjiang region, and then for what it saw as foreign interference in Hong Kong. The sanctions include travel bans on China, and while the Chinese government has indicated it would engage with Rubio as Secretary of State, it has not explicitly said whether it would allow him to travel to the country for talks.